What's up, Leos? I'm Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Click that live chat button down below after hitting the thumbs up, and let's get on with the show. We're going to talk about incoming love, okay? So if you're here during the live, hello, hello. And of course, all of you replay rock stars, thank you so much for dropping your comments and hitting that like button. You're absolutely amazing. Thanks for helping me grow this tribe. Don't forget to check out my description box down below. Workshops, classes, courses, all of the fun stuff, healing sessions, all available. And of course, tarot sessions. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this from a Leo's. What's the incoming love look like for Leos? Incoming love messages for Leos. Been going through a period of struggle. Things are going to be balancing out for you. Look at there. There's the 2 cups flew out right there. So new relationship incoming for most of my Leos. Been going. What's up, Dejana? How you doing, beautiful? So you've been going through reading numerology. I look at whatever Fred tells me to look at. So we're going through a little bit of struggles in regards to relationships lately. Okay, so things are going to be progressing and moving forward very gradually, but I do see that they're going to be balancing out. And 4 is some sort of communication coming in here, maybe getting asked out on a date. Definitely somebody with an open heart. I dig it. I dig it. Okay. So this is where you're headed to within the next 6 weeks to 2 months for some of you. Okay. And this is somebody and this person is going to be chasing you. They're going to be very attracted to you. So you're both headed to this destination together. Okay. You may not feel very confident. You may not be interested in love just yet because of where you've come from or what you've been dealing with. Some of you, you're kind of on that borderline of like, I'm watching tarot because I want to make sure the past is in the past. It's like you're watching it for validation and you're kind of looking to see what might happen. Okay. What's to come. So it's keeping you lifted and your hopes, keeping you hopeful, keeping your spirits lifted, and it's actually pulling you forward, which is good. Try not to watch too much tarot, though. You could confuse yourself. But I feel like you're definitely leaving the past in the past. So right now, the past was toxic for you. It was definitely unhealthy situations, unhealthy patterns. Maybe some obsessive overthinking, maybe some obsession for other people, whatever it may be. Okay, I ain't judging you. What's up, Lioness? Mary's back. Okay, some of you left a Cancer in the past. Some of you are moving away from situations where you may have had people ghost you. Man, this is fucked up. It is. I'm going to tell you. Hey, everybody in shadows. You have somebody walk away. So first of all, you have to... Oh, God, this is sucky. I'm going to tell you what it is so you know if you're resonating with it or not. Okay? Okay. All right, I feel like Joe Pesci on Lethal Weapon. Okay. So, I don't like this. This is what you're leaving behind. So if you're resonating with this is what's coming in for you, okay? You were dealing with somebody who was sneaky, deceptive, unhealthy. Again, there could have been deception here. Lies, betrayal, deceit. And this is like I don't know if it's one person. For some of you, it may have been. Some of you, this is a pattern of what you've dealt with people. You speak up for yourself. you are honest and you speak up for yourself. They lie, they deceive, they walk away. Then they come back, they ghost or walk away. They come back, they communicate, you fall back in love, and then it starts all over again. Some of you could have just had a pattern of this bullshit in relationships for the past 5 years. Some of you, this was one specific person over the last several years. That's toxic as F. Very toxic. It's so and you overcame it. You're learning these lessons, you're leaving it behind, you're moving to a better place. Oh my God, my face hurts after that. Yeah, it does. Because seeing that hurts. You may not have even realized, because the bottom of the deck, for those that are wanting to learn tarot, the bottom of the deck typically is things that are happening behind the veil. Things that are happening whether you know it or not, on a subconscious level, in the emotions, all kinds of stuff. So it's things that aren't just like here for you to see and know. So you may have felt that you dealt with some toxic individuals, or you had some unhealthy relationships or patterns, but I just told you what the pattern was. You may not have seen it until I just said it. And that was when you speak up for yourself, or you defend yourself against anybody who lies, deceits, or betrays you, or that's acting shady, they walk away. They walk away. Or you walk away, but there's always a period of walking away and then returning. And then falling back in love and communicating. It's almost as if you forget the shit that happened, and then it cycles all over again. They come back in, wanting to do it right, wanting to make amends, wanting to unseparate. It's either you or them. This is unhealthy dynamic, okay? I've done it. I've done it. So you have somebody fresh and new coming in from the outside. How do I know? Because it's coming in from the future. This is you meeting this person halfway. It's like you're leaving this crap behind, learning that lesson. Some of you may have children. Some of you may be caregivers, whatever. And you're heading to a new relationship or a new friendship, and this person is meeting you there. How cool is that? Look at this. Look at how cool this is. They're coming in from the future, and look at their outfit. Kind of looks similar, doesn't it? Huh? Looks a little similar, doesn't it? The yellow with the black spots, and look at this. You got blue underneath your orange, and they've got the blue over their blue tunic on. Wow, that's crazy. You're meeting each other in the middle. This is on the way in. Some of you for the next 6 weeks to 2 months. This person is going to be chasing you. So let's find out some information on this person, shall we? What's up, May? How are you doing? No? Okay. You may be Hispanic or Spanish speaking, or have something, like you may be, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying you may have like Hispanic, you may speak Spanish, or one or both of you Spanish speaking, or have people around you that speak Spanish. I don't know where that's coming from. Do whatever. Do with that what you may. That may be a sign for you when this person comes in. Okay. So some of you you're no longer waiting for, you made a decision. This is what you're running away. You're not running away from, you're leaving it behind. It's exiting your life. You're no longer waiting for people who put you in third-party situations, and third parties are not always another person. Sometimes they can be, another person would rather socialize and have fun with their friends and family. They would rather drink and have fun and go out, rather than be in a commitment. You are, sometimes third party can be a third party situation with another person. Um, and sometimes it's just that you're not reconciling. You're not coming back together this time. You're done with that. You're done with the threes, which is reconciling and waiting. And you are standing up for it as an emperor here. You are standing up for it as an emperor here, saying, I refuse to go back to this. I refuse to be in a third party situation, whether it be a person, place, or a thing. As a third party, I want me and our relationship to be a priority to another individual. As such, that is what you're manifesting, okay? And you were like guarded. You're so damn guarded and protected when it comes, but you're happy about it. Look at you. You're like happy about it. Happy. You smiling and you guarded. You got your guns out, okay? Not literally, I mean figuratively. You're guarded towards the past. You're like, no, it's not happening. So let's see who this is rushing towards you. This dashing individual rushing towards you. Tell me about this dashing individual. Okay. This is two people, y'all. This is two people. Tell me who this Two of Cups is. Tell me who this Two of Cups is. This is somebody. Okay. Okay. So you're still in healing mode. By the way, Virgo energy is on this. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, anybody, everybody. It doesn't matter. Aries, Taurus, all kinds of people could have been a part of that primary patterning that you had going on there of repeat cycles in relationships, or the same shit new day. Okay. You are actually headed to a mutually agreeable relationship, heart to heart, mutually agreeable. It is a new relationship. You are still healing though. So this may be a little further out because you have this past person going to try one more again. Remember, we have Venus retrograde right now, so the past is going to be coming back. And we also have Mercury retrograde coming in as well at the time of this reading. Plus, we have 2 full moons in August at the time of this reading. So people are going to be in their feelings. I think you're just trying to focus on your healing this pattern so that it doesn't happen again. And you're standing up for yourself and saying, it's not working out. It's not happening again. And sometimes breaking free from a pattern you've done for 20 plus years, 5 plus years, it doesn't matter. If you've done the same thing with people or you've relationship the same way, it's not always easy, but you're finally saying, fuck this shit. I'm done with this. I have got to do what's best for me. Okay? So, you aren't really interested, although you were headed to a new relationship. You are actually more focusing on friendships right now. You would rather meet new friends and just kind of go out as friend, like in a friendship circle, rather than a face-to-face thing right now. So you may want to just go out and mingle with your friends and family right now during this healing period. That may be what you've been doing. But eventually, You are manifesting a new relationship here with somebody with an open heart. Right now, I don't think that you are quite ready for a long-term commitment, financially, or you just want to have a little fun right now and get back out in the dating scene while you're doing your healing. But you are headed towards a new relationship. Okay. So that isn't like first thing on your mind. If it happens, it happens when you're ready. But you're definitely trying to get this past energy or this past pattern of repeat cycles, negative, unhealthy cycles, and toxic connections out of your life. And that's not always easy. All right, to be honest with you, it's not easy. I've done it. I'm trust me, it sucks. Meanwhile, you have the past person trying to return from a distance for some of you. But this is the devil in reverse. This is the person that you let go of. This is the Five of Pentacles. This person, he or she, wants to come back again and redo this same fucking cycle again. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is the same person. That's how I figure out whether or not these are two individuals. This is a new person coming in. This is somebody you're probably going to meet when you're out with friends and family and you're dating, okay, within the next 2 to 3 months, because some of you are just not really ready for a long-term commitment just yet. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. You're really focusing on you and your own stability, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. If you know you're not wanting commitment and you ain't want nobody to shack up with you, handle your business. Go after your coin, okay? Do you, boo? You know? Buy you some new outfits. Go travel a little while. You ain't got to be in a full-time relationship if you don't want to be. And don't tell it. Nobody needs to tell you otherwise. You do what you want to do when you want to do it. I get sick of hearing that shit, man. And I'm going to say this because I think some of you may have had to deal with this. Why do I have to say these things, Fred? Because, well, I chose to do what I do. And, well, it's part of my calling and my purpose. And I love doing what I do. But some of these messages suck sometimes. But here's the deal. Part of this patterning may have been because you were told that, and I'm going to say this. This goes for men and women, or whoever you are, whatever gender you assign yourself. I don't fucking care. That's all you. That's your personal choice. What I'm saying is, especially where I was raised, if you're a single female in your 40s, it doesn't matter how old you are, but especially if you don't have, if you're raising kids, if you're single and you're raising, what's wrong with you? If you can't seem to keep a partner, what's wrong with you? If you don't have kids and you're single, why aren't you married yet? Why don't you have kids yet? Oh man, I remember dating this one guy. Oh man, this one person I dated, actually had a crush on him when we were in high school. We were from different towns, and there was just no way it was going to work. We were in our teens. There was no way it was going to work. And but we really liked each other. The day after I graduated high school, he graduated a year earlier than me. The day after I graduated, he called me. And I hadn't talked to him in years. He called me and was like, "You ready?" "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, you ready to date now?" And I'm like, "Well, okay." And I remember I love his family. I love his family. I love him too, but we just didn't work out. I just remember his family was really pushing, and I was 18, 19 years, and they were like, "When are you going to have kids? When are you going to get married and have kids?" And I'm like, I don't want kids. No, I'm going to travel and do my thing. So this could have been very similar to that. Like, maybe you were told that you had to be in a relationship. Oh, you know, traditions, you know, you got to be in a relationship to be normal. You want to fit in? You want to fit in, you got to have a relationship. Everybody else around you is married. Why aren't you married and have kids? You know, what's wrong with you where you can't keep a relationship? Or, yeah, I've heard all kinds of shit. I've heard all kinds of shit. It's okay to be who you are, doing what you're doing. If you want to be gay, be gay. If you want to be straight, be straight. If you want to be married, be married. If you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. If you don't. If you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't let anybody else dictate what the fuck you do, and don't let it get you caught in past patterning, in negative pattern, in unhealthy relationships. You don't got to be in a relationship. You apparently, as an emperor, male or female, can handle shit on your own, whether you know it or not. But typically an emperor knows that they can handle shit on their own. Okay? You don't need another person. You may want another person. That's where you're headed. But that doesn't mean that you need them. I was being funny with a friend of mine today, and I sent him a message and I said, "Do you need me?" He says, Do you want the truth or a lie? I'm like, "You never lie to me." So he said, "No, I don't need you, but I may want you." That kind of thing. Just being silly. We joke around and cut up with each other all the time. But that's how it is, you know. You don't need anybody as an emperor. Let me tell you something, okay? In case you don't know. You may want a harmonious love connection, but that does not mean that you've got to fund a bitch. It does not mean that you have to accept scraps. That does not mean that you can get ghosted 20 different times, 8 different times, and accept them back every damn time. You don't have to accept that kind of behavior from anybody. And you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff either. It's not healthy. It's not. Now that I'm off my soapbox, this is the same person coming back in right here. It's a waste of time. It's a 7 Pentacles reverse. It's a waste of your time. It's a failed investment. Maybe offering you sex. Maybe offering you friends with benefits. Let's see. But definitely wanting to come out of the cold again after neglecting you or ghosting you. Are you going to put up with that? Oh, yeah. They want to return. But the funny thing is, guess what? 10 Swords reverse, the 6 of Wands, and the Chariot reversed. Guess what? It's going to be the same cycle again. This is a struggle bus. This is the same person that you've been around and around with for multiple times, or it's a situation that has happened multiple times. Okay? New person, same thing. But I feel like this is the same person returning for most of you. They want your attention. They love your attention. And they have a desire for you. They want your attention. I don't know why. Maybe because of sex. Their desire for you. However, the 10 of Swords reverse says they want to resurrect this. They want to renew this. They want a do-over. And the Chariot reverse says it's stalled. It ain't going nowhere. So they're going to come in for your attention and ring your bell and maybe offer you a little wand action, but the heart space is in reverse. There's no heart action going to be taken there. That's definitely not somebody that is involved in a 2 cups. Nope. No. So if y'all want a friends with benefits, have fun, because that ain't going to go nowhere, and it ain't going to go nowhere quick in regards to emotions. If that's what you're looking for, and apparently it is. Okay? Meanwhile, you're over here having fun, dating, enjoying going out, making new friends. And that's what you should be doing, mingling and having fun, not worried about, long-term relationship. You're fucking emperor. You don't need another individual in your life. If you want one, cool. But don't you dare let anybody else tell you that you got to be married or you got to have kids or why ain't you. Tell them, why you so worried about my fucking business? Worry about your own. How is your life doing? Yours must be wonderful. Let's talk about your relationships and your life for a little while and stop fucking focusing on mine. Y'all need to get tough sometimes and tell people to take it and say thank you. I appreciate your opinions and your concern, but I live by my own rules. I live outside the box. Okay. So right now, you're in the process of ending this cycle. You're heading into a new cycle of love. So the Wheel of Fortune has not yet begun to spin in regards to relationships, not yet, because some of you are still in healing mode. You still may feel very lonely, kind of shut out from the world. It's all about making new friendships and going out and finding things that bring you joy and enlightenment and having fun for a while. Okay. Having fun from here on out. But it is mostly about breaking this pattern. So, of course, you're still in this vibration. You have this vibrational funk going on. So you're still learning these lessons, and it could take you another couple weeks, couple months, to finally shut the door on this situation right here, because it ain't going nowhere, and it won't go anywhere. And it's learning that and closing down this cycle of repetitive recycling relationships. You may have been told, you got to keep it together. You got to always be in a relationship. You're not normal unless you're fuck being normal. Come hang out with me. Fuck being normal. We ain't normal here. And maybe we should be maybe we are normal and everybody isn't. Okay? How about normal is whatever the hell you say it is? How about nobody gets to tell you or dictate what it is that makes you happy in your life, and you finally figure out what the hell it is that makes you happy in your life? Maybe long-term commitment ain't what makes you happy for a while. And that's okay. But this shit right here, player coming back around for the how many ever time, is not going to float your boat. So, you're going to be getting some attention while you're closing out this past cycle, okay? What is a cycle? It's this, you've been relationshiping the same way for quite some time, many years probably. And the towers are over. And you are like, I'm not dealing with those tower moments. I've already let them burn. I'm not dealing with them, and I am avoiding them. And I think that you're King of Wands here, so you're going to be like very strategic. You're going to keep your cards close to your chest. You're not going to let anybody know what kind of hands you got, what hands you playing, what cards you've been dealt. You ain't telling anybody anything. You are definitely Emperor here and King of Wands, which says you are strategizing your own things here. And that's what's going to make you happy for a while. You're going to be getting attention. Some of you may just be only wanting friends with benefits. But I really don't think that's it. I think this is you just like, I am going to win at all costs what I want. I want a harmonious love relationship when I want it. When I say I want it. And in the way that I want it. And it's not being overly controlling. It's setting boundaries. Maybe you have never set boundaries in relationships before. Maybe you always started relationships with friends with benefits or playing with the wand. And then, oh, hey, we're in a relationship. Oh, hey, we're married. Or, oops, we got pregnant. Whatever. I'm not judging, not a damn person. Just saying. Cards are on the table. you're headed here, but for now, you're still doing your healing and closing out that cycle. And that's going to be the hardest thing. You're going to have one more again with this past person coming back around to try and get with you. Whether you do that or not is up to you. I have a feeling that most of you are going to avoid that because you either know that this person is manipulative, or they say whatever they say whatever they say things to get your attention, and they know how to play you very well. And I think that's why you've learned the strategy. You figured out the strategy. You figured out their game. And if it isn't one person, you're going to have another opportunity with someone just like people of the past. And you're going to have an opportunity to see it and shut it down. Okay? So I like that. What else can you tell us here? Okay, yeah, you're going to defend yourself, and you're guarding yourself right now, focusing on your pentacles, and you're following your intuition, and you will do what you'll know when the time is right for yourself, okay? You'll know when the time is right to move forward. All right, so until then, party, have fun, go out with your friends and family, be safe, be responsible. I feel like you are definitely learning to break a cycle or a pattern of the past, and it may take you another time, another try or two before you finally realize the pattern and strategize a plan to get yourself out of it, or to how to break the cycle. Okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. The best thing that you can do for me is pop that thumbs up, drop me an awesome comment, subscribe, and of course, check out my description box. I've got workshops, I've got pre-recorded healing sessions, printables, ebooks, all of the things and all of the stuff to help you become your own hero. Because I did. I've been in places like this. I still get myself in places like this. But the reason why I do what I do here, and I create the products and I put out the content, is so that you can see it a lot sooner than I did, and you can put it to use. My knowledge is your knowledge. We share, right? Our tribe. I love you all. Thank you so much for being so awesome to me. Until next time, namaste.